Hi everyone, welcome back to Plum Mashable. So of course it's Monday, which means it's decorating day. So we're jumping, if I can get them untwisted, straight into next week, kind of, maybe. Straight into next week. And as you guys are aware, I'm technically not here right now. This is the cheekiness of the internet. I'm away, I'm on holidays. But because I love you guys and I couldn't leave you hanging, I'm pre-filming this so that you guys can enjoy my weekly decoration while I'm not here. So what I'm going to do is I'm doing this as a very oceany kind of theme. I'm kind of chucking a bunch of different things together, so I'm not sure if this is going to work, but we're going to give it a try. But I'm basically just chucking a few things together, trying to make it ocean-like to kind of replicate, I hate that word, what I'm sort of doing, because I'm going diving a lot during this holiday. I will share photos when I come home. So the first thing I'm going to do is gently, after last week's disaster, gently rub these out. If you're not sure what I'm talking about and you haven't watched last week's video, go and watch last week's video before you watch this one and you can see what I did. I am a bad planner girl. I made a mess. I tore the living crap out of this page and somehow put it back together again, and now I have to deal with those ramifications on the other side. So we'll try our best to make this look okay. So I'm just rubbing, not all of this out because I need some of it, but just anything that's going to be in the way. So, because I said that I don't use these enough, I'm going into this cute little Paper Lovers book, and I'm going to use, for the first time ever, the piece of paper that's in the back. I've never actually used these before. Even in just the regular planners, in the regular Paper Lovers books, I never actually remember to use the wrapping paper at the back. Fold, then tear. Why don't I ever learn from my own advice? Why? Because I've just torn a little bit on the other side, but that's okay. So like I said, never used any of these before. Always seem to manage to find other things to use and forget about these. But I really like this blue. And it's not really oceany as such, but I like the directional little pointers and the blue, and I think it's going to work with this absolutely spectacular washi tape that I got from Craft Online. I'm going to cut it probably into quarters, no halves, we'll go halves. We'll have a look at halves and see how we go, and run these along the top and the bottom on both sides. So to start with, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my big paper trimmer, only because this isn't going to fit in the little one. And the good thing is these fold lines are obviously rather intense because they've been folded and pushed upon and are a bit much, but thankfully the paper, like the Kikki.k paper, is just thinner than this, so I'm going to cut it just to this side of the line, if that makes sense. So it goes right down the line basically. That's really sticky. I think I need to clean that. I'll get to it before I go away, maybe. And that way I don't have to worry too much about that fold, but then I can get in the paper trimmer that's easier to use and I can cut these out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do, the way this pattern sort of works is you've got your up and your down, your up and your down, your up and your down. They kind of work. No, actually the more I look at it, it doesn't work. It kind of looked like you had a pack of two, but then there's one that looks a bit more than that. So I'm going to cut them to the twos and see how that looks. It is a very pale blue, but I like how pale that is. So I'm just going to cut these to the twos, and I'll be back in just a sec. Okay, so I've cut these out, and you would have noticed that I have two spares. These are just when it didn't kind of match up to this, which is okay, but I'll probably use them somewhere. So all I'm going to do is line these up along the bottom and the top and just stick them down with glue tape. They're not measured, they're not going to match up size wise, they're going to look kind of funny, but I kind of want that. I want the irregularity. Why do I keep using big words? I'm not a big word kind of person. But anyway, so I'm going to stick these down and I'll be back in just a sec. Okay, so that's what it looks like when it's done. As I said, the sizes don't match up. They do at the top. Ironically enough, they almost do at the top. But they definitely don't at the bottom. But I'm okay with that. If I really want to, I can fix that with washi tape. But I really don't. It doesn't really bother me. So now it's just working out how thick I want this. So what I'm going to do is I'm almost going to experiment a little. I've sort of found that no matter how much washi tape I think I'm going to use, I never use as much as I think I will. So wasting a little bit of washi tape doesn't scare me as much as it used to. I used to think that if I wasted any, I was like wasting it, and that was not a good thing. And it's not if you're just going to waste it, but it's just fancy tape. It's always can always be replaced. So we'll cut it at half first, and we'll have a look and see how this sort of looks. I still think that's too thick. I think I'm still thinking along the lines of, though, that this needs to be... Wow. Hey! I'm going to waste a bit, but I don't want to waste the bit that I've already stuck down. So I'm just going to grab this piece of paper again. I just knocked that off, but that's okay. I'm just going to grab this piece of paper. I just want to experiment with something. So I'm just cutting another strip. And then gonna get that bit that I dropped. Let's just have a look. Dog hair. The perils of having a black dog. No, not gonna work. It almost works. You can see what I'm trying to do. The blue underneath looks really nice. If it was a deeper blue, that probably would work. But it just doesn't quite show up enough. So what I'm gonna do, keep that though. I have an idea. I might still use that. I'm going to cut this into quarters. So just cutting this bit in half again, basically. And we'll just run a really thin strip. And we'll see how that looks. Yeah, that looks better. Doesn't quite give you the same sort of shell effect, because obviously the shells are absolutely gorgeous, but I think it looks better than if I tried to do that really thick. Something I have noticed a little bit with this tape, it's not as sticky as some others, which is good in some ways, but not quite so good in some others, because you've actually got to really rub. Just doing the same at the top. Just making sure I push down really hard. Every time I rotate the page, I can see the tear and it's driving me bonkers. I will fix it. So there we go. That's what that side looks like. I'm going to go ahead and do the other side in super fast, and I'll be back in a sec. Sorry, we're having lighting issues. Every time Ryan moves, it turns itself off. I think it's that way. It's the light's way of saying sit still. So there we go, that's what it looks like once I've put the shells down. I think that's really pretty. I love the gold with that blue. I really, really like it. Oh goodness. So, the next thing we're going to do, because there's not so much to write in, because I'm not here, that's the first thing. I'm not here. I do want to put my little flight details in just so that I know them. That makes no sense, but you guys know what I mean. I'm going to grab a really light... It's times like this I wish I had more pen colours. She says as she looks and she's got 50,000 of them. So I'm just going to write these in and I'll be back in just a sec. That's all the details written in. I haven't decided yet. Yes, I have. I just decided that second that I was going to put the footy details in, so I will do that in a second. This is confusing the living crap out of me because we leave Niue on Friday, but because we're crossing back over the date line, we don't land in New Zealand until Saturday. That's really confusing. I'm losing 24 hours. You can't plan for that. Doesn't make any sense in the planner. So to kind of cover up this little boo-boo, I've got these gorgeous stickers from Little B, who are the same people that made that washi tape, which is just gorgeous. And I'm just going to use a couple of these just to kind of bring a bit of extra colour, and just because I love fish more than anything else. I'm not going to use all of them because I do want to use one of them another week. So I'm going to go with the pink. Do I want to use the pink? No, I don't. I just want to bring some more colour because there's obviously a lot of blue and green tones in here. I'm going to put that one there. And then I'm just going to move him over if I can get him off, maybe. It's going to mess with the tear. Oh, rescued him. I was trying to use him to actually hold the tear down, but what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to kind of draw, and I'm a really bad drawer, so please don't for 1 second try and copy this bit. I'm just going to draw just little circles along that line, which is supposed to be bubbles, which is stupid because fish don't blow bubbles, but when I drew it I'm like, wait a minute, fish don't blow bubbles, scuba divers blow bubbles. That actually looks cuter than I thought it would. My own drawing skills have just surpassed my own expectations. So I'm going to do the same sort of thing over this side with the other fish. Again, because fish blow bubbles. Okay, radio. I need something else, and I don't quite know what. Radio. No, that looks silly. Just jumping into the cute note paper. I'm looking for something. I don't know what I'm looking for. When I see it, I'll know it. I really like that one for obvious reasons. It's very nautical. It fits into this kind of oceany theme. And I love that let your dreams sail. I want a quote. That's what I want. I know what I want. I just have to find one. Just have to find one. I'm not going to make you guys sit through this. I'm going to find a quote and I'll be back in just a sec. Ha! I knew I'd find it. I knew what I was looking for. This is in the Be Brave sticker book. It's in the blue side of it because duh. And I shouldn't have used that one. Oh well. it doesn't matter, too late now. And the only reason I said that is because that's my brand spanking new one that I have never used. I probably should have used the one that I had already used before, but oh well. So it's just a sticker that says "Oh, the places you'll go," which is from Dr. Seuss, and I just think that fits really nicely into this week because we are going to such a wonderful place, and it also fits in with the blue and the gold because this obviously is gold reflected, which that all ties together really nicely. And then I'm just having, I don't want butterflies because you don't want butterflies. Just seeing if there's anything else I can steal to put in here. No, I don't think I need it. Just going to do a couple more bubbles up the side. Just to kind of go a bit further. And I still feel like I want to use that, but I don't know where or how. While I'm thinking of that, I'm just going to write in the AFL details. I know I'm not here, but I can't not. It's an OCD thing. So I'm just going to write those in and I'll be back in just a sec. Last sort of thing I'm just thinking about, do I still want to put the footy details in even though I'm not here? No, I don't. Yes, I do. No, I don't. I'm actually not here. We don't actually land back in Australia until 7:30 on the Sunday night. So the last game will even be over by the time I get home. So we don't need it. I think I'm going to leave it like that. Except I just want to put, and I want to write New A down the side, but at the same time I don't. I feel like it's too much. Do I want? No, I'm not. I'm going to resist the urge. So I'm going to leave it exactly like that. Hold on. Brainwave. Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. So I've just grabbed my Christmas Paper Lovers book. This is just, I'm having a look. I probably won't end up using it. But I just want to remember what colour the stickers are. Are they the right shade of gold? Yes, they are. So I'm going to actually stick these. I'm going to use these. I never use them. I always say I will, but I never do. So let's actually use them. I never use these stickers. I don't know why. They're gorgeous and I love them. And then I'm going to put them down this side as well, just because I can. But they're so pretty and I never ever even think to use them. It's terrible, really. Just one of the many reasons that I love Paper Lovers books. There we go. That looks better. Yeah, no, I'm really happy with that now. That looks absolutely exactly the way I want it to. I've hidden the very annoying tear down there. It still looks really nice. I love the gold. I love the blues. Really happy with that one. Couldn't have been happier if I tried. So that is this week's planner decoration, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this. I've enjoyed making it for something different, but I'm hoping you guys have enjoyed this because obviously you guys will get to enjoy this probably more than I will. I'll flick back to it and go, oh, I wish I had looked at that more. If you did enjoy this one, guys, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know if you'd like me to do kind of other themed ones like this because I do enjoy doing them. It tends to get too busy sometimes. Or challenge me to use something that you've seen somewhere. If you've seen something at Crafts Online, if you've seen something like a kind of washi tape at Kmart or something, challenge me to use it. You never know. I might come up with something really good. I might come up with something really terrible. You never know. To make sure you don't miss any of my videos this week while I'm away, now is the best time to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button down there. Make sure you're part of my little Plum family. I do giveaways. I do cool things. I make crap like this that I really enjoy and I hope you guys enjoy too. If you do want to contact me, you can find me on Facebook, Snapchat or Instagram. Please note, not here right now. We'll be back. I will answer your texts, emails, messages, snaps, whatever, when I get back. I promise. Other than that, guys, that's it from me. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful week, and I will see you for my next video on Wednesday. Hope you have a good start of the week. Bye!